Hi, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be talking about Zhangjiajie, the mountains that were the inspiration for the Avatar movies. If you haven't followed any of my other videos yet, my name's Gail, I'm 60 years old and I recently moved to Wuhan, China to teach English at a local university and to learn more about this country by living here. And my best friend came to visit and I feel so lucky to have a friend that would come all the way over here, and we went to 5 cities. We went to Shanghai, Beijing, Xi'an, Chengdu, and Zhangjiajie. So this is the last stop on our trip. We took the bullet train, which was amazing. If you watch my other videos, the train stations were incredible. And we took the train to Zhangjiajie, but we ended up flying from Zhangjiajie back to Shanghai because of, the train was gonna take too long. It was gonna be an 8-hour trip. So the flight was incredible too. It was so easy to go around this country. Anyway, I want to thank those of you who subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and join me in my journey. Today, I'm excited to share with you my trip to Zhangjiajie, and I hope you're inspired to come to China by watching this video. We stayed at the Pullman Hotel, which was in an adorable little town called Wulingyuan, a suburb of Zhangjiajie. And the hotel really helped us a lot. They had a tour office that helped us craft out 3 perfect hiking days in the National Forest. And they connected us with a tour guide who could help us make everything go easy for us. And our hotel had a pool, but you can see how adorable the area is and you could feel the cultural influence. One thing that we learned is that Zhangjiajie's population is mostly ethnic minorities. So it's home to the Tujia, Mao, and Bai ethnic minorities. And we learned that Zhangjiajie wasn't even discovered to the outside world as a tourist destination till about the 1980s. So what we're seeing here is very new. And so you can feel that culture everywhere, and the food was delicious. One thing that surprised me though is that these minorities, they looked and the feel was very much like the Hmong hill tribes, like in Chiang Mai and Laos and Thailand. So you see the stitching and the silver work and just the embroidery, just the look and feel was very similar. So the first day was really nice. We got our trip arranged at the hotel. We swam, we toured around a bit, and then rested up for the next day. After a good night rest, our tour guide met us at our hotel bright and early to transport us to these mountains at the East Gate. We took a cable car up through the mountains and it was just breathtaking. We're up in Zhangjiajie. We're up in Zhangjiajie South. 我们在哪里？黄石站。黄石。
Mommy is terrified.
Renee is afraid. We're going into this mountain here. Wow.
Amazing, Mom.
到站啦. Oh, we're here. Woo, we're here. We were so happy with our tour guide. She was an expert navigating us around. She was recently graduated from college and really afraid to speak English, so I got some good practice of my Chinese, but she knew exactly where to take us, so we weren't fumbling around the park. This East Gate was the hotel's suggestion. Look at how fabulous it is. We hiked for about 2 hours and it was so hard to put our cameras down. It felt like heaven. She kept telling us tomorrow's mountains were going to be even more spectacular. This area had a lot of monkeys though, and this was the only time we got to see these monkeys like this so up close. They were begging and we had to be really careful. I had never been this close to monkeys before though. It was really exciting. Here's the Pullman's beautiful pool, which helped us get refreshed for the next day of hiking at the Avatar Mountains. This was just incredible. We got another great weather day, and the view from the cable car ride you just can't even describe it. This video doesn't do it justice. It was so amazing. These mountains, I've never seen anything like them. These were the real stars of the show, the quartz sandstone pillars that inspired the floating Hallelujah Mountains in the movie Avatar. Let me tell you, when you stand at these viewing platforms and look out of them, it is spiritual. They say these formations have been standing there for about 300 million years, which makes you feel awfully small. To get down the mountain, we took the Bailong elevator, which is a glass elevator built right into the side of a cliff. It was terrifying and brilliant all at once. It shoots you down 326 meters in just under 2 minutes. It is the world's tallest glass elevator. We spent about 5 or 6 hours hiking around the Avatar Mountains, and we were ready to rest up and gear up for the last day in Zhangjiajie, visiting the Grand Canyon. Now for the day that tested our nerves, the Zhangjiajie Grand Canyon and that famous glass bridge. The bridge is the world's longest and highest glass bottom bridge. It's 430 meters long and hangs 300 meters above the canyon floor. My friend was so brave. All morning long, she kept talking about options if she couldn't cross that bridge. Well, she crossed it twice. We're gonna walk across the glass bridge.
Can I hold on to you? It's okay.
We're a little afraid, but I think it's shorter than it's gonna be, that we think it's gonna be. And there she went, courageously crossing the bridge with the tour guide. We didn't think we would be brave enough to do it, but we are. So here you can see through, and it's just gorgeous. They're having fun on the glass bridge. Here are people. Wow, this view is spectacular. There's the boats we're going to go on down there. We're keeping our eye on the prize because we want to do those boats to go through this Grand Canyon. You can see people ziplining across. We are not going to do that. It just seems like you're walking on a road. Don't be afraid. So beautiful. We're almost there. 他会听得懂我讲的，对不对？ There's the super big elevator. We're going to go down 3 elevators to get down to those boats down there. There's an elevator going down the side of the mountain. So you can either zip line or you can just take this elevator to go down. Apparently there's another way to get down to the boats, but this is the best way, I guess. We made it across the glass bridge, and now we're heading down to the boats. Woohoo! Well, on our way to the elevator to go down to the boats, we've discovered a second glass bridge. You have to walk a little ways. And so now there's a second one, a mini bridge that's built into the side of the mountain. This glass bridge is a little scarier than the other one, in my opinion. We are up on the second glass bridge that you have to cross to go to the elevator. But from this glass bridge, you can see the big glass bridge. Very cool. Okay, we're getting on the big elevator to go down. Woohoo! A little scary because we're gonna go way down, but we have to go on 3 elevators. There's the bridge. The line was really short too. Here we go. There's the zip liners. There's the water. This is not the tallest elevator in the world. The other one was. This elevator seems like it's taller than the other one though. I mean, combined, So there was our prize, the boat ride through the Grand Canyon, which was supposed to be more amazing than it turned out to be actually. And then we had to walk over that glass bridge again, but by that time it was easy. That was a nail-biting day, but we conquered that glass bridge, which earned us an afternoon dip in the pool before heading to the airport for our flight back to Shanghai. I want to show you some footage of Zhangjiajie's tiny airport. It was pristine as usual and easy to navigate, but the view was incredible. You could see Tianzi Mountain from the airport. It was breathtaking. Here's the inside of the Zhangjiajie airport. It's a really tiny airport. They've got a Chinese restaurant, they've got a Luckin Coffee, they have one KFC, and I haven't seen any convenience stores, but that might be one. There's a couple of gift shops. Tiny little airport and great view of Mount Tianmen. Very beautiful setting here. You can see there's a really good view of these mountains. This is like the Tianmen mountains that we didn't go to. So we've been hanging around in the less crowded area, and this is where we have to come for our gate. Holy cow, it's right by this beautiful mountain range. That circle in there in that one mountain is called the Door to the Heavens. It's on Tianzi Mountain. Wow, very awesome. So if you made it all the way to the end of this video, I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, so get the YouTube algorithms moving in my direction so others can join in this 60-year-old single woman journey in China. I'm excited to share my next trip with you, and I will see you in the next video.